go.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Handshake.
Next question goes to Jacques Poitras, CBC.
Hi. During the election campaign, the word liberal was noticeably absent from a lot of Premier Holt's campaign materials. And last year, she said you were seen as too far to the left. So I'm wondering how this affects the relationship. Maybe both of you can comment on how this will affect agreements on some of the things you're talking about.
I'm really excited to be able to work with Susan, with a fellow Liberal, to deliver on real progressive priorities. The challenge we had with a Conservative Premier here is the same challenge we're having with Conservative politicians across the country, that they don't actually want to step up on investments and solutions that people actually need. They let ideology get in the way of actually investing in supports for families, for communities, supports for jobs, for growth, for energy solutions that are needed, and being able to work with someone who is so like-minded is very exciting, and I'm really glad she won and won so big.
Hi. So this has all been very friendly, talking about you working together, everything's great. You were talking about affordability issues. So one issue you two didn't agree on last year was the carbon tax. Premier Holt wrote you and said, we need a one-year pause on this. Like Premier Holt, I'd like to hear from you whether you now think that New Brunswickers can afford another increase in the carbon tax, and Prime Minister, whether you'd be interested in hearing that conversation.
As I said, one of the things we agree on is that you can't build a strong economy unless you're protecting the environment, and that's something that the Premier was very clear on. The backstop that the federal government brought in puts more money in the pockets of 8 out of 10 Canadians across the country with the Canada Carbon Rebate, but every province is open to creating its own system that reaches the same level of stringency and impact. And I look forward to working with her on how we make sure that we're protecting the environment and creating a strong economy as we support New Brunswickers through what is a challenging time in the world.
Well, New Brunswickers continue to struggle with the rising cost of living. That hasn't changed with the outcome of an election, and so we are absolutely focused on making life more affordable for New Brunswickers. That's why we're going to be removing the Higgs gas tax that they're currently paying, those extra 4 cents at the pump, as soon as we can return to the legislature. We have other initiatives in mind to continue to decrease the cost of living for New Brunswickers, and we need a plan that reflects the reality in New Brunswick of the fact that we don't have the same kind of public transportation opportunities. We don't have the same kind of opportunities to bike to work, because when you're living in Saint-Sauveur, that's not an option. You can't get to the hospital that way. You won't find, you have to go to the gas station and you have to fill up the tank if you want to get your health taken care of and if you want to get to work. And so we're really conscious of the price that New Brunswickers are paying, and we want to make sure that that it's an appropriate price that reflects the reality here. So that's what we're continuing to work on.
So would you think about your own plan?
That's what we've said consistently, Andrew. We're going to put forward a Made in New Brunswick a climate plan that recognizes the realities here in New Brunswick, what New Brunswickers can do, how we incentivize them to change behavior, and not just penalize them when they don't have any other options. So that's work that the department is doing now. We look forward to getting that plan ready, and I appreciate the Prime Minister is prepared to receive it, and as he has with other provinces, let provinces do their own thing as long as they meet an appropriate stringency level. So that's what we're striving for.
It's interesting, actually. The province of New Brunswick had a Made in New Brunswick plan, and then Premier Higgs decided to scrap it because he wanted to blame the federal government for what he was doing. It was a purely crassly political play. It's great to have someone who deeply believes in not just protecting the environment, but helping with affordability in tangible, concrete ways. And I know there's lots we're going to be able to do together on that and on a range of things.
Thank you, everyone.
Merci beaucoup tout le monde.
Thank you.